which is just coming in. A bus carrying 37 ITBP personnel. Two Jammu and Kashmir policemen meet with an accident near Pahalgam in South Kashmir's Anantnag. Several have been feared dead. We're waiting for more details, but that's the horrific story we are getting for our viewers at this hour of a major accident that has taken place. Several are feared dead in this ITBP bus mishap is what we are learning. The bus plunged into a river in Jammu and Kashmir. There were 37 ITBP personnel, two Jammu and Kashmir policemen. This bus has met with an accident. We're getting you pictures from the accident site. Horrific pictures coming in of the rescue work that is being carried out. There are several who are feared dead in this accident. This has happened in Pahalgam in South Kashmir's Anantnag. Several are feared dead. We're waiting for more details, but this was an ITBP bus that plunged into a river. Visuals on your screen are the rescue work that is being carried out right now. Several people are feared dead in this bus mishap. This has happened in Pahalgam, is what we've been given to understand. Two Jammu and Kashmir policemen and 37 ITBP officers were in fact travelling in this bus. Sunil G. Bhatt has more details on that story. Sunil, unfortunate incident and accident that you're reporting on from Pahalgam. First of all, give us an idea about the injured. How are they doing right now? How many people are feared dead?
Well, Sneha, tragic news coming in. There was a bus which was carrying the ITBP Jawans from Chandanwari to, to Srinagar. These Jawans were deployed for Sri Amarnath Ji Yatra near the Amarnath cave. And now, since the Yatra has completed, these Jawans were now being sent back to Srinagar. But while on their way back to Srinagar, there is a village called Frislan in South Kashmir's Anantnag district. This bus met with an accident. It skidded off the road and then it fell into a deep gorge. And as a result of that, many, ITBP Jawans have been injured. They have been rushed to Government Medical College in Anantnag. There are reports of fatal casualties as well, but we don't know the exact numbers. The administration is yet to make and yet to give an exact figure of how many have unfortunately died in this accident. But it's a major road accident that has taken place in South Kashmir Anantnag district. These were the ITBP Jawans who were deployed for the Amarnath Yatra. Now, since the Yatra has completed, they were going back to Srinagar. But near Frislan village in South Kashmir's Chandanwari district, this bus met with an accident, and unfortunately all of them have been injured, and there are few fatal casualties as well. We don't know the exact number. That is yet to be provided by the administration, but you can see, you can just understand from the pictures, it's a very horrific accident that has taken place in South Kashmir's Chandanwari district.
Yes, absolutely. We don't have any figures yet. I understand these are sketchy details coming in. But Sunil, if you could just give us an idea about what could have really gone wrong there. This is a major mishap that you're reporting on.
Well, Sneha, Jammu and Kashmir is witnessing heavy rainfall for the last 2-3 days, and due to the inclement weather, most of the roads, there are landslides, and in many places the roads have caved in. We don't know the exact reason that how did this accident took place. The information that I've got from my sources in the J&K administration is that near Frislan village, this bus skidded off the road and it fell into a deep, ditch, and all the passengers, which were the ITBP Jawans, were injured in this, tragic accident. There are few fatal casualties also that I said, but we don't know the exact number. The administration is yet to give a final confirmation about that.
Also get us up to speed again, Sunil, about the manner in which the rescue work is being carried out right now. We have some of these pictures that have come in. Given that the bus plunged into a river, that would be extremely difficult, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely, Sneha. But as soon as the district administration got the news, they rushed in various teams there for the rescue operation. There were teams from the police as well and the other departments as well. All the injured have been rushed to a government, medical college, Anantnag. and the condition of most of the injured is reported that they are stable, but there are few fatal casualties, as I said, that yes, but it's yet to be confirmed that how many have been injured. But the J&K administration, particularly the district administration, has shown promptness, and all the injured ITBP jawans have been rescued, and they have been taken to the hospital for treatment.
The vehicle carrying Indo-Tibetan Border Police personnel has met with an accident in Pahalgam is what is the information that we have right now. In fact, Sunil ji continues to be with us. Sunil is of course telling us that right now it is difficult to point out how many people are dead in this horrific accident, but there are several who have been injured severely, and they are being taken to a hospital is what Sunil is telling us. Sunil, how many people have been rescued up until now? If you could give us an idea about that as well.
Well, Sneha, I have spoken to some people in the J&K administration, and they have told me that 38 to 40, people were on board. Which I mean, we know that most of these people were ITBP jawans who were deployed for the Amarnath Yatra near Chandanwari camp. And as I said, that they were now returning to Srinagar because the Amarnath Yatra is over. They performed very well. This year's Amarnath Yatra passed off peacefully, and there was no untoward incident thanks to the efforts of our security personnel. But unfortunately, this accident took place, and as soon as this information, the J&K administration got this information, the district administration got this information, teams were rushed to the spot, and the rescue operation was carried out. What we are learning from our sources now, there is an update in it, Sneha, that 3 people are feared to be dead in this accident. That's what I'm learning from my sources now. But the final confirmation is awaited. But my sources are telling me that 3 jawans are unfortunately, they have succumbed to their injuries.
You're putting out these horrific pictures, Sunil, of this bus that is completely mangled. It speaks volumes of how difficult the rescue work would have been, the rescue operations would have been, and the kind of injuries the survivors would have received. They would be very serious at this point in time now, Sunil.
Absolutely, Sneha. It's a horrific accident that has taken place, and as I said, that this accident took place in South Kashmir's Anantnag district. There is a village called Frislan near Pahalgam, and this bus, which was carrying the ITBP jawans, it skidded off the road and then it fell into a ditch. It's a 200-meter deep ditch, and you can understand that the bus has been totally damaged in it, and the personnel who were on board this bus, they were badly injured. As soon as this information reached the district administration, teams were rushed to the spot, whether from the J&K administration as well as from the J&K Police of Anantnag district. They rushed to the spot, and there were civilians also who helped the administration in the rescue operation, and all the injured were immediately taken to the government medical college, which is located in Anantnag district only. Treatment is going on, but the information I am getting right now from my sources is that 3 jawans are dead and others are injured. I mean, the J&K administration is yet to issue a formal statement as far as this accident is concerned, but it's a horrific accident that has taken place. And see what has happened to the bus which was carrying these ITBP jawans. The bus has been totally, damaged. So one can understand the extent of this tragedy that has taken place in South Kashmir's Anantnag district. Now, we are waiting for an official response from the district administration Anantnag about this entire, incident that has taken place in Pahalgam.
For our viewers again, Sunil ji, do point out and do talk a little about what really happened. When did this accident take place? We're getting all the details, sketchy some of them, but Sunil ji is telling us that at least 3 people are feared dead. These are ITBP officers who are feared dead in this horrific accident that has taken place. Sunil, they were on Yatra duty as well.
Yes, Neha, all these ITBP jawans were deployed for, Sri Amarnath Ji Yatra, which, passed off peacefully this year. They were deployed at Chandanwari, that's what my sources are saying. And recently, I mean, on Shravan Purnima, on Raksha Bandhan, the yatra concluded. 43-day long yatra, it concluded, and there was Chhadi Mubarak Puja also. Now these ITBP Jawans were going to their respective locations, to their respective camps, and there was a bus on which they were traveling, and unfortunately, this morning this bus met with an accident, and what the information I have got from my sources is that at least 38 to 40 Jawans were on board this bus, and all of them got injured. They were immediately rushed to the hospital. Treatment is going on. The information I am getting from my sources is that at least 3 ITBP Jawans are dead. Tragic news is coming in, and the others are receiving treatment at the government medical college hospital in Anantnag district. The J&K administration, has shown some promptness, in this matter. Senior officials have instructed the health department that best medical care is given to the injured ITBP Jawans, and the district administration is also on its job. The doctors are giving treatment, and those who are requiring, major interventions, senior doctors have been called in, and the ITBP Jawans are being treated at the government medical college hospital in Anantnag.
Pictures coming in from the rescue work. The emergency services on the spot, busy carrying out the rescue work. This is a bus that was ferrying passengers, ITBP Japan's 37 of them. And the bus had 2 policemen from Jammu and Kashmir Police as well. Sunilji continues to be with us, getting us all the details of this horrific accident that we're reporting on from Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir. This is in the Anantnag district, where the bus plunged into a river, making the rescue work also extremely difficult. Sunilji. The ITBP troopers who were in fact traveling in this bus have now been taken to the hospital. Many of them have received serious injuries is what we are learning. These are unfortunate details coming in of 3 people dead in that horrific accident. The numbers could go up even further given those mangled remains of the bus and given the nature of this horrific accident in which the bus plunged right into a river. Carrying 37 ITBP personnel, 2 Jammu and Kashmir policemen met with an accident near Pahalgam in South Kashmir's Anantnag. Several people have been cleared dead. We have a confirmation on 3 deaths so far. All the injured have been taken to a nearby hospital. These are mangled remains of the bus that plunged into a river. Many of those who were traveling in this bus have received grave injuries. The bus actually fell into a deep gorge in the Pahalgam area. It was on its way from the Chandanwari to the police control room in Srinagar. The ITBP has released a police statement already, in which it said that 39 personnel were traveling in that bus, 37 from the ITBP and 2 from the Jammu and Kashmir Police. Casualties feared is what the ITBP said. The troops were on their way from Chandanwari to Pahalgam. The injured persons have been shifted to the Pahalgam hospital, and the rescue operations, the rescue work continues.